Welcome to the WFF Fantasy Football Recap. It's week 10, and I missed a few weeks of recaps, and there's a lot of changes in the standings, so let's get the show on the road. We are starting off with Shizzy Bam versus the Mystery Fanny. In a stunning display of dominance, Shizzy Bam utterly destroys the Mystery Fanny, 349.3 to 111.5. Shizzy Bam only needed Joe Burrow to bury the Mystery Fanny. But with Caleb Williams only scoring 3.5 points for the Mystery Fanny, it's safe to assume that the rest of the Mystery Fanny's season is essentially a dumpster fire. And after this week's games, there'll be a lot of changes in the top stats in the league. Now we're heading over to Kodowski, taking on Trust the Process. Jared Goff and Matthew Stafford did their best to hold off the impending loss, but thanks to Trust the Process's superb team management, they were able to school Kodowski with a score of 307 to 232.25 points. Kodowski puts the meh in masterpiece, while Trust the Process is quietly adding win after win after win. We now head to Randy's team, taking on the Satin Latin. Now, I could make some jokes about how Randy's team beat the Satin Latins like a stepdad beating his stepson for sideswiping a fence while driving his truck. I could, but I'm better than that. And you're better than that. We, here at the WFF, are better than that. But what I will say is that Randy's team beat Satin Latin so bad that Randy's team is now his daddy. Smooched his mom, even. Let's go to Sacrificial Offerings, taking on Irving Blitzer. In this thrilling showdown of mediocrity, Sacrificial Offerings edged out the win over Irving Blitzer. Irving Blitzer learned a valuable lesson this week, and that's never trust them boys to help you win. Because Cooper Rush got an astounding -2 points. Just about any other quarterback besides Trey Lance could have secured him the win over Sacrificial Offerings. But just like Mahomes, his number one QB, Sacrificial Offerings somehow found a way to win. It's now time for the game of the week. The Human Rebel stuns Exposed Turnbuckle for a second time this season. Exposed Turnbuckles went into Week 8 against the Human Rebel with an unblemished record and walked out with his first loss. This game was supposed to be his redemption, his bounce-back game, his revenge game. But unfortunately for Exposed Turnbuckles, the Human Rebel had other plans.
I am a god, you dull creature, and I will not be bullied by that.
The headlines say it best! The Human Rebel dominated Exposed Turnbuckles with a score of 430.95 points to a measly 272.9 and stole the top spot from Exposed Turnbuckles. We will see if Exposed Turnbuckles can bounce back, or if they're just gonna crash out for the rest of the season. And how long can the Human Rebel keep up this pace and remain the chosen one? Only time will tell.
Puny God.
It's now time for Stats for Nerds! The largest margin of victory is now 232.8 when Shizzy Bam dominated the Mystery Fanny in Week 10. That was this week! The smallest margin is still 0.6 points. The largest single game score is now the Human Rebel with 430.95 points this week. While the smallest score is still in that game of 111.5 with the Mystery Fanny this week. And the longest win streak is now the Human Rumble with 6 games in a row. And Kodowski is double billing the losing streak with the longest losing streak of all time at 5 losses. And the longest losing streak that is in progress with 4. Only one more loss to tie his own record. It's now time for the Power Rankings. At number 10, we have Kodowski. At number 9, we have the Mystery Fanny. Number 8, Satin Latin. At number 7, Shizzy Man. At number 6, Snackofficial Offerings. At number 5, Irving Blitzer. At number 4, Randy's Team. At number 3, Trust the Process. Dropping down to number 2 is Exposed Turnbuckles. And the best damn team in the league is now the Human Rumble. Here at the WFF, we want to thank you again for watching this week and being patient as I squared away some life bullshit. Well, not really bullshit. Your job is awesome. Anyway, y'all have a wonderful week, and we will see you next week. The Human Rebel rides the wave of victory, while Exposed Turnbuckles drowns in a sea of D.